Hey there, dreamers! Today excited to share a time lapse of my latest painting called Moonlight. This one's pretty special because it was commissioned by my daughter. The other day, she slid me a piece of notebook paper with this adorable sketch. It had a gigantic moon, a lady sitting in the moon, and some tree and a lake, and maybe a deer. And I asked her, "What is this?" And she says, "Well, you're painting for other people. I want you to paint this for me." So, of course, I had to take this project. So, I found some reference photo from Unsplash. I started by transferring a simple outline from the reference sketch onto my water paper color in a light box. And then I masked off the moon using some masking fluid. Then came the fun part. I soaked the paper front and back to keep it wet for a longer period of time. That gave me plenty of opportunity to proceed with my wet on wet technique process. First, I apply some initial layers of paint, just to try out the colors. And I tried to sprinkle some salt and a liquid watercolor paint to add texture to the sky. I want that Milky Way textures, and it's always satisfying to see the paint just flow outwards. Now, here's a little tip. If you're layering watercolor, you have two main goals. Some washes are meant to add values to the painting, like purple or dark blue or pale gray. Other washes are to add saturations to the area of painting. And this way, it's really fun to tweak the overall look as you go along. Now I notice that a lot of you watching my video are not subscribed to my channel yet. So if you have not done it already, hit that subscribe button and I'll let you know when a new painting and video is coming up. And it really helped me, a small channel like mine, to grow and reach more viewers like you. So now that I am happy with the overall tone, I will dry the painting and shift to a dry on wet process and add more details. When I was working on the lake, I made sure to leave uh, the reflection highlight on the water surface, letting the orange and red that I painted underneath to peek through. And I have this neat watercolor scrapers. It's very pointed, it's very detailed, and it helped me to lift paint off the page to bring back some of the highlights that I unfortunately have covered with paint. For this painting, I decided to go with orange and blue because they're complementary colors. And I usually choose the palette color very intentionally before I started painting. The color helped to create a nice separation between focal points and the surroundings, or foreground and backgrounds. And usually, whatever a color is in the palette should also echoing throughout the painting to create nice color balance. That means you should not only have one item in the painting that have a specific color. You should have one main area with that color and sprinkle the same color throughout other corners. This is, this is the echo effect. I would love to hear your thoughts on this commission and whether I did a good job. And I'm curious to know if you have children who create art for you, or do they ask you to create art for them? And please leave your insights in the comment. One of the best part of painting something like this is, the satisfying process of adding the dark shades of the distant evergreen trees. If you ever watch Bob Ross painting process, you know what I'm talking about. I rarely reach for the black or gray for this dark value. Instead, in this instant, I mixed hooker green with purple and Prussian blue to get this really rich, deep darkness that also reflects different hue of colors at the same time. If you're just starting out with watercolor, one of the fun reasons to paint evergreen trees like this is to practice your loose brush strokes. And of course, to wrap up a nice painting like this, I use opaque white ink to add those highlights and final details, and this will bring the whole piece together. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope it inspires you to make some art projects with your families and provide opportunity for you to experiment your skills. Happy dreaming, and don't forget to do some painting while you're at it. See you in the next video, and bye for now.